Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be summarizing the Nintendo Switch's lifespan. Everything related to the Nintendo Switch is going to be mentioned, whether it be games, game announcements, software updates, and everything in between. I'll show the date of what I'm talking about in the bottom left corner of the screen, and with that said, we'll start the video off with a first look at the Nintendo Switch. This 3.5 minute long video showed off the Switch's portability and 6 games that were coming to the system. At the time I'm recording this video has 43 million views, and is the most popular video on Nintendo's YouTube channel. Around 3 months later, a series of short videos or presentations were released, showcasing games that were releasing on the Switch. A few games that got these trailers were The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, ARMS, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The Nintendo Switch was released globally on this day, and this system seemed to be just overall much better than the Wii U. 3 of the Switch's most popular launch titles were Breath of the Wild, 1-2 Switch, and Snipperclips. A Nintendo Direct was released with the highlights of it being the showcase of ARMS and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, gameplay of a Horde mode in Splatoon 2, and some indies that were coming to the Switch. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe released for the system. Sadly, there were no special edition Joy-Cons or controllers or anything like that. For the game's release, it was just the game, that's it. Minecraft released digitally for the Nintendo Switch with a really cool Mario-themed skin and texture pack. A 22-minute long ARMS Direct was released. In this Direct, we got information on all 10 of the different fighters, the different gloves, and the stages. ARMS, an entirely new take on fighting games that favors motion controls, released for the Nintendo Switch. An entire 26-minute long Splatoon 2 Direct was released, showcasing basically the entire game. Splatoon 2 was released for the Switch along with a Pro Controller, a case for the Switch, and 3 new amiibo. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle released for the Switch. Super Mario Odyssey was released alongside 3 wedding-themed amiibo, with those being Mario, Bowser, and Peach. To start off 2018, a solid Nintendo Direct Mini was released, with the key parts of this Direct being the announcement of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, a free Super Mario Odyssey update called Luigi's Balloon World, and the announcement of Dark Souls releasing on the Switch. The first look for the Nintendo Labo was released, and this was pretty interesting, I guess. I've got no idea what the people over at Nintendo were smoking when they thought selling cardboard that's more expensive than an actual game was a good idea. The newest game in the Kirby series was released, titled Kirby Star Allies. A Nintendo Direct was released during E3, with most of the Direct being about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but we did also find out that a Mario Party game, titled Super Mario Party, was coming to the Switch. Mario Tennis Aces was released for the Switch, along with a Mario-themed tennis racket that was only available in Australia. I'm just joking, there was sadly no Mario Tennis racket. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker was released on the Switch, making it one of the very few games that are on the Wii U, 3DS, and the Switch. A 26-minute Smash Ultimate Direct was released. The highlight of this Direct for me was the fact that I, like many other people, thought Waluigi was going to be added to the game, because of the purple chair in the background, which is pretty dumb now that I'm looking back at it. A Nintendo Direct release, with the best parts of this Direct being that an Animal Crossing game was releasing in 2019, Isabelle was joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and the depressing announcement that you would need to pay for Nintendo Switch Online. Nintendo Switch Online was introduced to the system, requiring you to pay to play games online. This is pretty shitty, as Nintendo didn't make any of the servers better or enhance the online experience for games, they just simply made you pay for it. A 40-minute long Smash Ultimate Direct was released, showcasing basically every single thing to do with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, as well as that Piranha Plant, Ken, and Incineroar were all revealed to be in the game as playable fighters, and every single new fighter in the game was said to be getting an amiibo. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee released on the Switch. This was really exciting as it was the first mainline Pokemon game for the Switch, and there were remakes of the first Pokemon games. The Pokeball Plus, which was a Pokeball-like controller, also released along with the 2 games. The day we were all waiting for was finally among us, with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate releasing. Not only was the game released on this day, but a steel case and a Pro Controller were also released with it. To start off 2019, new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe was released. A Nintendo Direct was released, with the highlights of this Direct being the reveal of Mario Maker 2, the reveal of Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, and most importantly, Disney Tsum Tsum Festival was announced to release on the Switch. A 7-minute long Pokemon Direct was released, giving us our first look at Pokemon Sword and Shield. Mario Maker 2 got its own Direct. This Direct basically just showed everything in the game that wasn't in the original Mario Maker on the Wii U. Another Pokemon Direct was released, giving us brand new information on the Galar region, which is where the games take place, and revealed some of the new Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Super Mario Maker 2 released for the Switch. Our Mario Maker themed stylus for the Switch also released with the game. A 6.5 minute long video was released, giving us our first look at the Nintendo Switch Lite. An amazing Nintendo Direct release, which revealed that Overwatch was coming to the Switch, a brand new free Kirby game was releasing on the day of the Direct, new information on Pokemon Sword and Shield was released, and to top the Direct off, we got to see some gameplay of Animal Crossing New Horizons. This was a huge day for the Switch, as not only was the Nintendo Switch Lite released, but The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening was also released. Untitled Goose Game, which ended up exploding in popularity, also released on the Switch on this day. Nintendo's newest fitness-related game released, titled Ring Fit Adventure. It's Halloween, and to celebrate, Nintendo released Luigi's Mansion 3, which is Nintendo's version of a horror game. Pokemon Sword and Shield released. With these games being the first generation of Pokemon games on home consoles, people had pretty high expectations for them. Sadly, Sword and Shield did not meet those expectations. To start off the decade, a Pokemon Direct was released. In this Direct, Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC was announced, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team Deluxe was announced, and Pokemon Home was given a release date. An Animal Crossing New Horizons Direct was released that was nearly 28 minutes long. This Direct was jam-packed with information and basically had me sold on the game. Animal Crossing New Horizons released for the Switch. The timing of this game's release was perfect, as New Horizons kept people entertained during quarantine, but it also released on the same day as Doom Eternal, which is the exact opposite of the game. A Nintendo Direct Mini was released. For a mini direct, it definitely wasn't bad, as we got more information on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, an Easter event called Bunny Day was released for Animal Crossing New Horizons, and a free online multiplayer game titled Ninjala was announced for the Switch. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition released. This game was a port of Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii, and from what I saw, fans seemed to be pretty happy with the game. The next game in the mostly hated Paper Mario series released on the Switch, titled Paper Mario the Origami King. A short Nintendo Direct Mini was released, but unlike other Nintendo Direct Minis, this was a partner showcase. A lot of people were pissed with this Direct as they were expecting some huge announcement when it was made just to give some light to smaller games. To finish off the video, we have the reveal of Pikmin 3 Deluxe. I'm pretty excited for this game's release as I've never played a Pikmin game in my life, and this seems to be like a good game to introduce me to the franchise. And that's just about everything. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Nintendo content, and bye.